fine. Good morning to all my dear students. How are you all? Very good. All are fine. I think all are safe at home. I welcome all my dear students to another interesting topic of mathematics. In the last class, we deal with parallelogram and rectangle. In this class, I am here to start a new portion. I will show some pictures. You need to identify the object. Just look this picture. What did you see? Very good. It is a signboard. What is the shape of this signboard? Excellent. The answer is rhombus. Just look at this picture. What is that? Very good. It is a ring. What is the shape of that ring? Yes, it is rhombus in shape. Just look at this picture. What is the shape of that picture? Yes, very good. It is square in shape. And this picture? Yes, it is also square. I think all are very familiar with square and rhombus. What is the difference between square and rhombus? Yes, very good. The major difference between a square and a rhombus is in a square all angles are equal, but in a rhombus angles are different. Just look at here. I will explain the properties. This is a square. Just say property one by one. Yes, very good. In a square all sides are equal. Yes, all angles are equal. Yes, the two diagonals are equal. And very good, diagonals bisect each other. Next. It is a rhombus. All sides are equal. Very good. All sides are equal. What about the angles? Opposite angles are equal. Very good. Opposite angles are equal. What about the diagonals? Just look this figure. Is diagonal equal? No, the diagonals are different. So what is the major difference between a square and a rhombus? In a square, all angles are equal, but in a rhombus, opposite angles are equal and adjacent angles are supplementary. Very good. What about the diagonals? In a square, the two diagonals are equal, but in a rhombus, the diagonals are different. In a square, diagonals bisect each other. What about diagonals are perpendicular bisectors? What about rhombus? They are perpendicular. Very good. I think all of you understand the difference between square and rhombus. Now we can move to our chapter. I think all students understand the major difference and similarities between a square and a rhombus. Now we are going to study about the area of a square and area of rhombus. I hope all know the area of a square if one side is given, isn't it? What is the area of a square if side is given? Very good. Area is equal to side into side. Do you know how to find the area of a square if diagonal is given? Don't know. I will explain. Just look at this question. This is a square. Given that the diagonal is 6 cm, we need to find the area of this square. Just look here. This is it is also a square. I fold this square into, what did you get? I fold this square. What did you get? Very good. This is a triangle. I just fold this triangle into another piece. Now what did you get? It is also triangle. What type of triangle is this? It is right angle to triangle. It is good. Any other? Very good. It is an isosceles triangle. What is the property of an isosceles triangle? Yes, two sides are equal in an isosceles triangle. So, how many type of triangle we got? If I divide one square, how many triangles I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, very good. I got 4 triangles. I need to find the area of this triangle. How to find the area of the triangle? Just look, I will draw the figure. We divide the square into 4 triangles. The triangle I just draw here. What is the base of this triangle? Here it is 6 centimeter. The property of a square. What is the property of a square? Very good. Diagonals are perpendicular bisector. Means it is 6 centimeter. What is this length? Yes, very good. 3 centimeter. This height of the triangle? Yes, it is also 3 centimeter. How we find the area of a triangle? Excellent. Area of a triangle is equal to half into B into H. B is the base and H is the height. Here what is the base? Yes, half into 3 into 3, that is equal to 9 by 2. Anybody have any doubt regarding this? How to find the area of a triangle? No. Now just look. From this piece of square, how many triangles we got? Yes, 4 triangles. So to find the area of this square, how we find the? Yes, very good. 4 into area of triangle. So area of square is equal to 4 into area of triangle. Anybody have any doubt? We divide this square into 4 triangles. So area of square is equal to 4 into area of triangle. What is the area of triangle? 4 into 9 by 2 centimeter. That is, cutting 4 and 2 we get 2 into 9, that is 18 centimeter square. Clear? Anybody have any doubt? I will explain one more time. We need to find the area of the square. Given that diagonal is equal to 6 centimeter, we just fold the square into 4 triangles and we need to find the area of the triangle. Here base is equal to 3 centimeter, height is 3 centimeter because diagonal is 6 centimeter. In a square, diagonal bisect each other. So 3 and 3. To find the area of a triangle, the equation is half into B into H. That is equal to half into 3 into 3. That is 9 by 2 centimeter square. Area of square is, here 4 type of triangles we got. That is 4 into area of triangle. That is equal to 4 into 9 by 2. That is equal to 18 centimeter square. Clear? I think all of you clearly understand how to find the area of a square if diagonal is given. Now we can generalize this using algebra. Instead of a number, we can write it as D itself. If it is D, what is the base of this triangle? Yes, base is D by 2. Very good. Here, what is the altitude of this isosceles triangle? D by 2. Very good. Then how we find the area of this isosceles triangle? Area is equal to, same step, half into B into H. Here, half into D by 2 into D by 2. Any doubt? It is very easy. Instead of number, we write it as d itself. Now we get area is equal to half into d by 2 into d by 2, that is equal to 2 into 2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8. D square by 8. Clear? Area of triangle is d square by 8. So area of square, area is 4 into d square by 8, that is d square by 2. So what is the area of a square if diagonal d is given? Yes, very good, d square by 2, that is area of a square is square of the diagonal divided by 2. Anybody have any doubt? So we can generalize as the area of a square is half the square of the diagonal. Clear? Area of square is the half of square of diagonal. I think all of you understand how to find the area of a square. Is it easy? Yes, it is very easy. Anybody have any doubt? You can freely ask me. I will explain to you. Anybody have any doubt? No. Next we can move to the area of rhombus. Just look this. This is a rhombus. Just like that, to find the area of square, we just fold this rhombus. What we get? Same way. We get a triangle. We fold one more time. What I get? This is also a triangle. Is it isosceles triangle? No. It is not an isosceles triangle. It is a right angle triangle. Now how we find the area of a rhombus? Yes, the same way, 4 into area of this triangle. Just do this problem. For a rhombus, we need to find the area of the rhombus given that D1 is equal to diagonal. Diagonal of a rhombus are, yes, very good, different. Don't forget that diagonal of square is same but diagonal of rhombus is different. Given that D1 is equal to 6 centimeter, D2 is equal to 4 centimeter, we need to find the area of this rhombus. This D1 is 6 centimeter, D2 is 4 centimeter. We need to draw one triangle here. What is the length of the base of this triangle? Here it is 4 centimeter. In a rhombus, diagonal bisect. What is this? Yes, very good, 2 centimeter. And this altitude? Yes, 3 centimeter. Anybody have any doubt? Okay. How we find the area of a triangle? Area is equal to, it is very easy, half into b into h, that is equal to half into 3 into 2, that is equal to 3 centimeter square. Now how we find the area of the rhombus? Area is equal to 4 into area of triangle, that is equal to 4 into 3 centimeter square, that is equal to 12 centimeter square. Anybody have any doubt? Just like that area of square, we can find the area of rhombus. Only one difference. What is that difference? Yes, in square diagonals are equal, but in rhombus diagonals are different. Just look this step. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, you copy it down. Did you finish? Just generalize this. How can we generalize this? Instead of this 6 centimeter, we can write it as D1 itself. I will draw the figure here. This is D1, this is D2. Using algebra, how we can find the area? Half into this portion. Height is, yes, very good, D1 by 2 into base is, yes, D2 by 2. That is equal to D1, D2 by 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8. So, area of rhombus is equal to, what is the area of the rhombus? Yes, 4 into area of this triangle, that is D1, D2 by 8, that is equal to D1, D2 by 2. So what we can conclude from this? The area of a rhombus is, what is D1 and D2? Diagonals, that is product of the diagonal divided by 2. How can we generalize? The area of rhombus is half the product of its diagonal. Clear? Area of rhombus is half the product of its diagonal. Now, just say what is the area of a square? The area of square is the, yes, very good, half of the squares of the diagonal, and area of rhombus is the half the product of its diagonal. Clear? Anybody have any doubt? Area of square and area of rhombus. Can we do the problem? Okay. All of you understand how to find the area of a square and area of a rhombus. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Anybody have any doubt? No. All are very clear how to find the area of square and rhombus? Are you ready to do a problem? Yes, very good. We can do an application level question. Just write this question. Given that the area of a rhombus is 216 centimeters square. Just write this question. Area is 216 centimeters square and one of its diagonal length is given as 24 centimeter. Diagonal, we can name it as D1, that is equal to 24 centimeter. We need to find the length of the other diagonal and length of the side of the rhombus. Anybody have any doubt regarding the question? Given that area is 216 centimeter square and given one of its diagonal is 24 centimeter, what we need to find? Yes, we need to find the length of the diagonal, next diagonal, and we need to find the length of the side. What is the area of the rhombus? Equation for finding the area of the rhombus? Very good. Area is equal to half D1 D2. What is area given here? 216 is equal to half into D1 as, yes, 24 into D2, we don't know. So D2 is equal to, we can exchange this, D2 is equal to, D2 into 12 is equal to 216. Anybody have any doubt? D2 is equal to 216, yes, by 12. That is equal to, just do the calculation. 216 by 12, what is the answer? Yes, very good, 18 centimeter. So we get one of its diagonal length is 18 centimeter. Just listen here, I will explain one more time. Question is, given that the area of the rhombus is 216 centimeter square and one of its diagonal length is 24 centimeter. We need to find the length of the other diagonal and length of the side. Clear? Question is very clear? Yes. So we just directly apply the formula. What is the area of the rhombus? Area of the rhombus is equal to half into d1 into d2. Area is 216, that is equal to half into 24 into d2. 24 and 2 we can write it as 12. d2 is into 12 is equal to 216. d2 is equal to 18 centimeter. It is very easy. If anybody didn't get that answer, just copy it. Next, what we need to find is we need to find the side. How we find the side? For finding the side, we just need the figure. What is the length here? Total length is 24 centimeter. The total diagonal length is 24. This is half of diagonal, that is 12. Total length of D2. D2 is 18 centimeter. So base is, yes, D by 2, that is 9 centimeter. What type of triangle is this? Yes, very good. It is a right angle triangle. So what formula we can apply here? Excellent. Pythagoras theorem. Very good, students. Just say, can name it as ABC. What do you mean by Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Here what is hypotenuse? AC. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is equal to 12 square plus 9 square. What is 12 square? 144. What is 9 square? Very good, 81. That is equal to, what is the answer? Just calculate and find what is the answer. Yes, 2. Very good, students. 225. So what we get? AC is equal to root of 225. What is the root of 225? Is 15. So the length of the rhombus, what we get? 15 centimeter. Anybody have any doubt? You can ask me. Whether I need to explain one more time? No. Is this portion interesting? Yes. Are you confident to do more problems? I will give one question. You just try to do by yourself. Just write this question. Given that the area of a square is 200 centimeter square. Given that the area of a square is 200 centimeter square. You need to find the length of the diagonal and perimeter of the square. Is this question clear for you? Just listen. Given that area is equal to 200 centimeter square, we need to find the length of the diagonal and perimeter. Is this question clear for you? Just do by yourself. Just try to do by yourself. Don't copy. If you have any doubt, you can freely ask me. I will explain it. By doing problems only you will study. How we do this problem? Anyone please stand up and say the answer. What is the formula to find the area of a square? Very good. Area of the square is equal to half of the square of its diagonal. That is b square by 2 is equal to area. We don't know D, so we write D square by 2 is equal to, area is given as 200, that is equal to next step you just write it as D square is equal to 200 into 2, that is 400. D is equal to root of 400. What is the answer? 20. All of you get this answer? Diagonal as 20 centimeter. Very good, students. We get diagonal D as 20. What we need to find? Perimeter. How we find the perimeter? What is the equation for finding the perimeter of a square? Excellent answer. Perimeter is equal to 4 into side. First, what is the side here? We don't know. Yes, we don't know what is side. How we find the side? Yes. We can divide the square into 4 equal triangles. Given that D is 20, so this length is 10 and this length is 10. Clear? This is base is D by 2, that is 10. Height is also D by 2, that is 10. Which theorem we apply here? Yes, very good. Pythagoras theorem, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is equal to 10 square plus 10 square. What is 10 square? 100 plus 100, that is equal to 200. So AC is equal to, what is the answer? Root of 200. What is root of 200? Just find. Anybody have any doubt? We get diagonal D as 20. Diagonal means base is D by 2. Height is also D by 2. So we get D by 2 as 10. 10. By applying Pythagoras theorem, we get AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, that is equal to 10 square plus 10 square. 10 square is 100 plus 100, that is 200. So AC is equal to root of 200. What is root of 200? We can write this as root of 2 into 100. What is root of 100? 10 root 2. Clear? 10 root 2. Any doubt? No. We get side is equal to 10 root 2. So, how we find the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to, yes, 4 into side. That is equal to 4 into 10 root 2. That is 40 root 2 centimeter. Clear? Anybody have any doubt? Side is equal to 10 root 2. So perimeter is equal to 4 into side, that is equal to 4 into 10 root 2. 4 into 10 root 2 is 40 root 2. I think all of you know how to do the problem. You study how to do the problem for finding the area of a square and area of rhombus. Anybody have any doubt? Okay, very good. I think all of you clearly understand how to find the area of a square and area of a rhombus if diagonals are given. Anybody have any doubt? All are really confident to do the problem? Very good. Can we wind up our class? Before winding, I will give one homework for you. You need to do the homework and submit your notebook tomorrow. Don't forget to do the homework. Just note down these questions. Find the area of a square whose diagonal is 8 centimeter. Find the area of a square whose diagonal is 8 centimeter. This is question number 1. Next question. Find the area of a rhombus if the diagonals are 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Very easy question. You need to do by yourself. Don't copy. Just submit your notebook in my table. Anybody have any doubt? So students, thank you. Have a nice day.